and welcome to Miami Media School's favorite sports show, Football Route 1. What it's actually called, La Gallina y el Cuervo. Welcome, guys. It's another edition. I think it's 13th episode. We're going strong. Beautiful Friday morning. Well,
I don't know, beautiful. But
never beautiful, but always a Friday morning. Santi, how you feeling? How you feel about the football this week?
I'm feeling good, bro. I think obviously we have some interesting topics to discuss about. But I think overall, I mean, it was an international break these last 2 weeks, so obviously no club news. Um, but I think internationally we have some interesting games.
We had some interesting games. I want to start with one thing though.
So,
Do you like the national break or do you not like it? The international break.
I mean, obviously you need it because for the World Cup qualifiers and stuff. What obviously I'm not a fan of is the Nations League, which I think it's not the Conference League. It's just another tournament just for the sake of having a tournament. But obviously, yeah, the Euro qualifiers and the World Cup qualifiers, they're necessary, considering the amount of teams there also is in Europe. But I don't mind the.
I personally
don't
like
mind
the
the-
international break, but I know there's a lot of people that prefer more club soccer than anything. But for me, yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to see my national team play. To be honest, so
Yeah, I watch Argentina play.
yeah, it's the best. But also, like, we don't have a weird bullshit tournament like in the Nations League that we have to suffer
Yeah,
through. So I
that's
guess
true.
I guess we're like biased maybe, but I would understand why somebody from, like, I don't know, Indonesia and India wouldn't like the international break compared to watching the club soccer all the time. But well, let's just delve into the first topic.
Tell me.
So,
I'm ready.
I wanted to we'll leave the European topics for a little later, but let's go straight into South America. Obviously, Argentina beat Bolivia 6-0. What do you think about Argentina's performance, Santi?
I mean, 6-0. Obviously, they played good, without a doubt. Um, but bro, Messi 3 goals, 2 assists. People say, oh, Bolivia this, Bolivia that. You have to get 3 goals and 2 assists in a game. Not everybody has done it. Obviously Argentina's gonna qualify for the next World Cup. Damn, I'm happy, bro. Like, well, I'm not gonna complain.
Do you think
Even though I'm repping, sorry, the Bolivia, Bolivia jersey, Bolivia club jersey, but
you got the Bolivia drip on for Friday morning, bro?
I got to, bro.
No, but I was gonna ask, does for you, like, there's always a lot of question of how Argentina plays with and without Messi. Do you really think Argentina plays volumes better with Messi
Yes,
than without?
100%.
So you think there will be a situation where a replacement has to come in?
Not only is ever gonna be, there's never gonna be a replacement for Messi or a player like him. I think once Messi does retire from football or from the national team, I think that the core of the team is still relatively young. Obviously, you have some players that are Otamendi, Acuna, that are older, but I feel like the core has still some have another World Cup left in them, and other players have 2 World Cup left in them. So I'm feeling good about Argentina's future.
Yeah, I feel great about them too. Obviously, the team is spectacular, but I was thinking more as a replacement because there are players that are probably going to replace Messi in the future, as in his position, maybe not the way he plays, obviously. And the two I wanted to talk to you about, I mean, I personally think it's probably going to be Almada that takes Messi's position, or McAllister. That's where I'm kind of at, but McAllister way less.
He plays in the middle.
Yeah, but I could see McAllister taking up a 10 role.
No,
You think no?
No, that's not his role. His attempt. No, like just no.
Okay, then who would you say? It's probably gonna be. I would love for it to be Dybala,
I mean,
but it probably won't.
against Bolivia, Argentina played with 4 at the back. Then obviously they had in the middle the 4-3-1-2, but Messi was playing that one by himself. I think that kind of playing as a number 10, who I think can do that is, I mean, yeah, you obviously do have Almada, but now, see here they have Messi obviously at right wing. He's a right winger. I think you could obviously have, I think Nico Gonzalez could do that.
No, but yeah, right. But when I mean about replacing Messi, I mean more like playing the Elias. You get me? Like playing the 10. I would obviously Messi plays wherever he wants right now. He's been playing like right wing, but we all know it's more like centrally focused. He
Yeah,
kind of
but
does whatever he wants on the pitch.
That's the thing. No, I think whoever's replacing him is not gonna be able to do that.
Right. Yeah, that's why. So if I gave you like this is what I was asking you specifically was who would take the 10 position? Who would play as like as an attacking midfielder basically?
I don't think. I mean, I think McAllister, but Not because
See, so it's
No,
it's in
but-
between McAllister and Almada. Is what
no,
I'm
because
thinking.
if you look at the midfield, De Paul obviously goes la ida y vuelta. You have Enzo, who's a little more defensive, I guess if you want to call it. But McAllister sube más and creates more. But it's like it's still not the Messi. Honestly, nobody. If you want,
Nobody's gonna replace Messi, but somebody's gonna replace the 10 position. At some
no, I
point.
think they're gonna play differently, but they're not gonna replace the 10 position. I think they'll just yeah, just no. Nobody's
Well, do you have anyone on the team that you think can become the next Argentinian superstar? Like really become our like face player, basically, our franchise player, pretty much.
I mean, in terms of like carrying the team or just the face of the team.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could say both, kind of.
Because I feel like once Messi retires, the face of the team will probably be, I want to say Liu or De Paul, just because of their personalities and how they are and how important they are to the team. Obviously, you have Julian and Lautaro, they always score. They're both amazing strikers. But in terms of carrying, I would say it would have to be, Julian or Lautaro. In terms of goals, obviously, they would have to carry.
Yeah.
I would love to see Garnacho.
I was thinking Lautaro Martinez, but I personally feel I think Garnacho can become a big star, like an important player for the team. And Almada also is showing a lot of quality. Obviously now he hasn't played anywhere very interesting. Like he went from Vélez all the way to
I mean,
the MLS. He
he's
balled
playing in
out in the
Brazil now.
MLS, and now he's playing in Brazil.
I mean, it's better than the MLS.
It's better than the MLS. But what I mean is, in Europe, probably people don't really know too much about Almada.
They do.
You think so?
What do you mean?
I think if I ask a common English fan about Almada, he barely knows. Maybe he has him ID'd.
So why is the English fan the criteria for
Okay, a French fan, someone from Belarus, anybody from Europe, they probably won't have him ID'd
Yeah, but I
compared
bet
to
you
other players that
if you
play
ask
in
a
Europe.
guy from Belarus or who's Otamendi, they'll be like, what?
Nah, he knows what Otamendi is, bro. He just won a World Cup.
And Almada did it,
Yeah, but Almada was a substitute.
but he won it.
He did win it, but nobody looks at the entire team. What I'm saying is, right now he's playing on the other side of the pond, which is South and North America.
Now, by Brazil, I think South America we play. I mean, he's playing semifinals of Libertadores right now, so it's also. No, I think that's people tend to overrate the Europeans a lot and underestimate the South Americans a lot.
I agree, but what I was saying is just that he's not too known right now. I think in a couple years he will formulate his game more and probably make his launch to
Nah,
Europe
he's
and
known.
figure out what happens.
Once you're in that world of football, of soccer, you're known. If you're good, they'll know you.
What about the 17-year-old from Rio?
Matantuono,
What do you think about him? Is he gas?
16. No, yeah, I think 17, bro. He's good.
And what about Echeverri, the one who left?
Jerry, they're saying he's gonna go to Man City in January on like the transfer window in South America, and obviously it's the winner. The winner one in Europe. But they're saying that he's gonna go to a city in January.
Out of those two, which one do you like more?
I think Matantuono's better.
Really?
He's for his age, he's very good.
So yeah, I don't know. That's why I think the question of who will replace Messi in tennis is more of a question of the future and less of now.
I mean, you have. I mean, yeah. 'Cause let's say Matantuono from now, he plays for Rio for 2 more seasons, pops off, goes to Europe, plays even better, and then he's el 10 de la selección. Or you have, I don't know, Matías Sule or Echeverri.
Sule, I forgot about Sule. There's also
Like, you have players
Luca
that-
Romero también.
Exactly. So yeah, but I'm talking like the ones that are currently in the national team. Yeah, but I like it though that we have a lot of good young players for the future and a lot of competitiveness. Just so our national team is, competitive and stacked in a way.
Did you like El Gallego? Did you like Nicolas Paz? Did you like
Argentinian?
Did you like the way he plays? Oh, he's Argentinian, but
I mean, bro, if Messi complimented him, he seemed comfortable on the ball.
he's
19.
young. He's 19. He's 19.
Yeah.
Look, I found it really interesting because the kid has only played basically in the second division, in the second team of Real Madrid. Obviously, it's Madrid, but you're playing for Real Madrid Castilla.
but it's still valid.
It's still valid, right? So I was just surprised that the guy made kind of such an impact as a sub. Obviously, he didn't do too much, but the
He got an
way
assist.
the way he was comfortable in the game, it shows that the kid, he's not scared.
I mean, obviously,
He didn't feel the pressure.
no, I don't. He probably felt a little bit of pressure and a little bit of nerves because you're playing your debut with the national team. You're playing at home. You're playing with all these guys that won the World Cup, Copa America, all this stuff. He for sure felt a little bit of pressure, but also I feel like his teammates helped him in the sense of like just go and have fun. We're winning 5-0. Just go and enjoy your debut. And that's what I feel like he did.
Yeah. What's dope is Caloni has like an infinite amount of substitutes now. Like all the substitutes you have.
But I feel like he rotates them well as well.
There's just some questionable ones for me. Garnacho obviously wasn't there because
I think he was injured.
he's injured. Y después Dybala also, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know what's up with
Dybala's
Dybala
playing,
right
but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's
now.
up.
It's a little complicated. I just find certain things. I'll never judge Scaloni because what he did is disgusting.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah,
Like what he
of
did
course.
is incredible. So I obviously back the manager and I take his word for it, you know.
Mhm.
But there's certain things I want to see. I want to see Garnacho play more, for example, and I want to see Dybala play more. But once again, we're not there training with them, so we don't know who's playing better and who's not, you know. So
Yeah, and I mean also depending on what, yeah, like you said, we don't see him, so what the manager sees, and obviously probably for a certain game he prefers, I don't know, Nico Gonzalez for his qualities or Garnacho or Julian or whatever the case is. But I feel like yeah, when people start judging the manager's choices, like we don't see them on a day to day. We don't analyze. We don't have a team that sees like all their games and stuff. So
yeah, and also Scaloni's hard to judge, really. You know,
no,
I
I
guess
feel
word
like
is now is like okay, whatever this guy's doing.
yeah, I feel like most
doing
managers,
well.
but yeah, Carolina, it's like if he, I mean, Garnacho's injured this international break. If Garnacho would have been called up, he would have played against Bolivia and
I don't know if he would have started. I would like to see them start. That's the thing.
not started. Yeah, but you have Juliano over him. You have Lautaro over him.
It's just that now that they changed the formation, they're kind of like neglecting the wings a little bit. So
Yeah,
now,
but
it
even
kind
on
of takes away a position for Garnacho. But I think you could probably play Garnacho a little more interior, more into the middle of the field, playing as like I think Garnacho could play 10, for example.
no.
You think he couldn't do it?
I think as a 10, I think you have Alexis or Almada.
Right. Well, those are the two obvious
I
ones.
think for Garnacho, he's a winger. Give it to him on the wing.
Also Dybala. Well, he's gone already, probably, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The career of national team for him, I just don't really see it coming up anymore. And he's not too old. Is he 30 now or 31?
No, Dybala's no way he's 31.
He's probably 30 right now, or he's 29.
He's 30.
He's 30. Exactly.
For the next World Cup, yeah, he's gonna be 32 if he goes to it, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Would you like to see a World Cup where this is a like very hypothetical, but let's say Messi doesn't play in the 2026 World Cup for whatever reason, which he's obviously gonna make it to it, and they play Dybala as the main 10. Would you like to see that?
I mean, if he's consistent for these 2 years and he's like up to it, then obviously why not?
I think you could have like a James Rodriguez effect. That like for club it's not going too well, you're riddled of injuries, whatever, and then you come and you play like a good 2 year stint of like really pushing yourself in the national team.
Yeah, but I think predicting Ronaldo to the World Cup, it's like a lot of things can change.
Yeah. But also, Messi's gonna play that World Cup. You think? I think it's so obvious.
I want him to, but I don't want him to at the same time.
Why wouldn't you want him to play?
Because you're already leaving your last World Cup winning. I feel like it's the best thing you can do.
Right.
What Lam did with Germany in 2018, in 2014, and yeah, what players have like I think winning is the best you can do. Like leave at the high. I mean, it's Messi that regardless. Obviously, nobody's gonna judge him for it. But how crazy would it be if Argentina goes back to back World Cups?
That'd be crazy. That's what I was gonna bring up. You're already kind of measuring that Argentina won't win, but you're
Not
coming
that-
from a realistic standpoint.
Not that they
because-
won't. I see them making the semis, but every time Argentina makes semis, they get to the final. But also, it's like all the younger players, Enzo, Julian, McAllister, El Cuti, will already have experience of playing a World Cup final, two Copa Americas, playing in Europe for 5-7 seasons. So it's like the team's gonna be more experienced as well, but so are the other teams. And every other country, France, Italy, England, Brazil, they all want to beat Argentina. They don't want to beat all the other teams that haven't won anything. They want to beat Argentina. So it's I don't know. I think it's interesting.
I agree with you that I also think Argentina makes semis, but Argentina making semis is kind of minimum for World Cups. But the problem is what you said there. Every time Argentina makes a semis, they make a final. So actually, quarterfinals is probably our minimum.
I think because out of the World Cup, we've seen four. We've seen two World Cup finals, obviously round of 16 and the quarterfinals. I think that's the thing. Another World Cup final, bro.
I
Dude,
find it too hard to predict.
After the last one, it's like, bro. After that game, I was dead mentally. I was like, what did I just see? So
See, I find it. Look with the other World Cup with 2022. It was like we were all like on a spiritual journey of like, oh, we're making it to this final. You remember there was like a with this one. Not that the magic's gone and we're kind of left to the same situation as always, but I just it'd be so ridiculous if Argentina makes to another World Cup final and wins.
like
That would be insane.
the way FIFA scripts it for us.
See, no, it would be like if it's like I don't even know if I could deny they bought you the World Cup. I'd be like, bad, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
Another star.
Brazil went back to back.
Ciao, I don't care.
I don't care.
But it's because the World Cup isn't only about being the best team, you know. It's also like about luck and like basically who you get to compete against. Sorry, I messed up there. But just that, I could see Argentina making it to the semifinal and losing a rough game. I don't know. You play France in a semifinal, complicado. That's complicated. I find that a complicated one. Or playing Netherlands, we'd beat them again just because of honestly just history.
The only reason I wouldn't see us struggling against France is because players like El Dibu, players like De Paul, players like El Cuti, even Julian to a certain extent, against when like those games, like those games that are not controversial, but like how do you say, picante?
Rough games.
Rough games.
Spicy games.
Yeah, spicy games. They get like sagrandan, especially El Dibu, De Paul, Julian. Even though he doesn't like his personality isn't like that. Obviously Di Maria, but he's not gonna be there. So I feel like El Dibu's like personality would be 10 times higher. De Paul, Paredes, all these guys would be just on a different level. So I wouldn't be France wouldn't.
Nah, but I didn't mean like I think Argentina with the team they have and what you said there, they fully are capable of winning the World Cup, but it doesn't mean they will. It's basically what I mean. I just find it super hard to say Argentina goes back to back. It's like
yes, but I think if there's a time to do it,
it'd be now.
It's
Yeah,
now.
that's true. And if Caloni stays,
kind of like bro, like France. I think if their time to go back to back was 2022.
Well, I personally could see France at another World Cup final. I honestly don't see anyone better in Europe other than Spain. But Spain,
yeah, I know.
We'll see how they come into the World Cup. But
No,
other than that,
but it's also
Germany?
hard. It's in 2 years. In 2 years, obviously, for every team, their players are going to be more experienced. Lamine is going to be 19. He's going to be even better. But obviously, he's also going to have probably 100 games, 150 games under his name. But it's Argentina won the first cup in '78. Then they didn't get to the final in '82, and then they went back to back in '86 and '90. Obviously, they lost in '90. So I feel like it's kind of we got to the final in 2014, not in 2018, 2022. Yes, and then.
So you think it's kind of like a remake of history?
Kind of. I do see Argentina. I mean, I think I told you.
Hopefully not, because then we would lose.
No, I think I told you this off camera. I think Argentina out of the next 5 World Cups, they win 2. Like 2020.
With this one or 2 more?
2 more.
So we make it to 5.
Out of the next 5 World Cups, Argentina wins 2.
I can't agree with you there. Not because I don't want it to happen, just because. Dude, what? Like it's such a. If this team stayed together.
It sounds absurd. I know.
And with Scaloni, I could probably tell you yes, but with the manager change and probably maybe a change of players, I don't know.
Scaloni's obviously going to be here for the next World Cup. The players are going to be basically the same, except probably 4 or 5. But so I feel like this team marked like a generation, kind of like Brazil's 2000s team, that they would win everything. They got to the final of '94, '98, and 2002, bro. 3 finals in a row. I'm not saying Argentina's gonna do that. I'm saying that Brazil marked a generation,
right?
Kind of like Spain did in 2008 to 2012.
Spain less, but yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but I'm saying of marking.
No, I understand where you're coming from. Right,
so that's what I think this Argentina team is doing right now.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't want the golden age to end. I'm just waiting. It's been too good to be true.
You know why you don't want it to end? I don't want it to end either. But that's why I enjoyed every single day more when people cry, that they complain, say it's rigged. Shut up, bro. Cry. When the French, oh, it's rigged, it's that. When we lost Saudi Arabia, nobody said anything. Now that we win everything, oh, it's rigged. Shut up, bro. You're a sore loser. You suck.
I mean,
But
I enjoy that because it just shows how because they love to say that Argentinian fans are the absolute worst, right? Oh, we're the worst. We're the most ignorant. We're the worst to argue with. All this, dude. Like every time Argentina loses, even maybe in between ourselves, we'll be like, oh, that was rigged, whatever. But you and me will never have that argument. We'll never be like, oh, we lost for the World Cup final 2014. Know your
yeah.
kneeing Iwan in the face. Do we ever talk about it? I mean, we're talking about it now. That was kind
Nah,
of
but then
bad, but
there's always one, the one that Howard is. Hits a Sabaleta, studs up in the knee, nothing. We lost, whatever. It already happened.
it already happened.
We don't say it's rigged.
We don't
Then
say it's rigged.
when Croatia lost in 2018, what are they saying it's rigged? No, they got there, they lost. France lost, you suck, but you're a sore loser. Stop crying.
See, now the second France loses, it's just that in Europe they have this perspective of South America that we're lesser than. When it comes to actually, when it comes to a lot of things,
Yeah.
And
even though, and
they,
when it comes,
they hate when we win. They cannot stand it.
even though we are the best at this sport.
Sorry, bro. It's like it's
No,
that
not
simple.
even sorry.
No,
You
but
guys have 50 countries in Europe. We have 3 countries that have almost as many World Cups as you guys have 50, bro. Yeah, you guys
like
are.
just get used to it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm asking because and they never. I guess they've already accepted Brazil, okay. But Brazil, they love to be like, oh, it's because football is life in Brazil. Football is also life in
No, because
Argentina.
Joga
dude.
Bonito,
See,
Ronaldinho, all this, bro. Shut up, bro.
they give it to like a side pot. They're like, no,
Yeah.
but this is why. But when Argentina wins a World Cup, oh, you guys are cheaters. You guys are sore losers. You guys are bad sportsmen. Bro, get out of here.
When we win, it's cheating. When we lose, it's like, oh, you guys fold under pressure. It's like, dude, what?
Also,
Like,
there's a million examples of European players and European teams and its national teams having bad sportsmanship.
England in
Are
1966,
you
that
kidding
World
me?
Cup rigged as hell.
But it's a little
Not even rigged,
It's
but
just
it's like-
offensive because okay, I don't mind the sore loserness, but to a certain point, don't give me that. You're just trying to prove a point. You're trying to get all these. It's a coping mechanism. They're just trying to cope to make it seem that basically that South America is lesser than. Like you guys cannot be better than us. The only way you won is by cheating.
You know what? I don't take offense. It's kind of like when you play Call of Duty, and people are like, oh, this guy's aimbot, but you don't. You're just that good. They think we're rigged. No, we're just that good, bro. You guys suck. We have the best player in history.
No, but
Cry
they get
about
mad
it,
about
bro.
the penalties. But it's also like, dude, you really think?
Every sport is a mental game, and for me, it's once you're in the field or the court, whatever your sport is, win no matter what. You have to win at whatever cost. What El Dibu did was all mind game. I'd rather have a keeper like that than a keeper that's just.
No, I agree, bro. Dibu Martinez. What he did, I hate that he has such a negative connotation around him. Dibu Martinez is ridiculous. Everything about him, ballsy. How do you not want a keeper like that?
I know
He's gonna inspire generations of kids to be
And you
that
know
want to
what's
become goalkeepers.
those people that criticize him are the people against him because obviously Argentina loves him, Aston Villa loves him, but like professional keepers and professional players and people in that sport, like you have to, bro. I'm not saying if Lloris would have done what Dibu did and saved all those pens, oh he got in Messi's head, oh he got in Lautaro's head, he got in this guy's head, in whatever. If Lloris would have done it, European soccer is better, this and that, bro. Shut up, dude.
The Europeans played mind games. They'd
Yeah,
be like,
it's
Jordi's is like I know why they hate Dibu. I understand exactly. You know why they hate Dibu? Because they're not his. Because El Dibu's Argentine.
If El Dibu was
Dibu was
French, or Spanish, or
Ooh la
whatever,
la, Dibu Martinez, they'd be gassing my boy.
but
Because it incites passion in you.
I love it though.
I love it too. I love it. And I love that they hate him because every time because he's not going to stop saving penalties. You know that, right? That's his specialty, my dog.
But that's the thing. There's gonna be a time where we lose a shootout and he doesn't save any.
But that's fine.
I don't.
One is fine, you know?
Yeah.
I'll defend them anyways. I don't care.
You know what I loved? It was last season. Aston Villa played. I don't know who. A French team. They were playing in France for the Conference League or the.
Against, I think it was Lille.
I think it was Lille, and there was a penalty shootout in France, and Lille would save 2, I think. And every time Lille would get the ball or anything, they would boo him. I love it because El Dibu has a whole country that hates him.
He's so baller.
I love
Dibu Martinez might be one of my humble opinion, as a biased soccer fan, right? Aspiring sports journalist. My humble opinion is that Dibu Martinez is the best keeper I've ever even seen touch the pitch. I do not care about technical quality. El Dibu Martinez is the best keeper I've ever seen. He's the one I've enjoyed the most in my life. He's amazing, and I watched Petr Cech in Chelsea. That was like a very complicated one. Dibu Martinez surpasses that by anything. I just rewatched the Copa America 2021 penalties against the Colombia. You're hammy, dude.
Yeah.
You're basically when he got on the team, kind of like unknown, but only people who really knew about football knew about him. He gets up, penalty shootout. Perdón que te como, hermano. Lo siento que te como,
Mira
hermano.
que te como,
No!
hermano.
You know how ballsy that is? Like, damn, how can I not love this keeper? Are you kidding
I
me?
get that I love him, but best that we've seen, I think. As much as I love Eliu, you're speaking with your heart and not with your brain.
Pure heart,
You're
pure
speaking
heart.
with your emotion, bro. I think Neuer on a, because if we're going based off keeper,
Okay,
hold up. With all due respect, Eliu didn't start becoming a consistent starter for club and country at 27, 28. Obviously, for country, he's won
true.
everything. Neuer, even at Schalke, he was young and promising. At Bayern, I don't have to tell you, and in Germany either.
that's true.
I think Neuer's above him in the ones that we've seen. You could argue Courtois at a club level. He's won Premier League, 2 Champions League, in which he was, especially the one against Liverpool, man of the match, 100%. And the other one, he had crucial saves. Courtois is up there. You have, obviously, like you said, Czech. You have Van der Sar. I'm talking about those that we've seen, not the way back ones. Casillas is up there. Even you could argue at this. Like, there's other keepers.
Okay.
No, I'm just
Yes,
saying to
I
put
agree
into
with you.
perspective.
No, okay.
Because if not, these guys, as much as I love Eliu, people will be, oh, you said this. It's like,
Yeah, they're
shut
gonna
up,
kill
bro.
us, right? No, obviously Diu's obviously under those keepers,
If you,
quality
if you
wise.
want to talk international wise,
But cult hero, Diu's up.
yeah, but obviously for us, for Germany, it's Neuer.
Well, Neuer is impeccable. Yeah, okay, Neuer.
It
I
depends on-
give Neuer.
It depends what country
Neuer
you
is
ask.
insane. Casillas. I can't disrespect Casillas.
It depends what country you ask. But I feel like internationally, yes, Eliu is top 5 all time.
Well, right now playing, I'll put humbly, I will put Diu over Courtois. Not because of quality, and
No, I
not
think,
for
yeah,
any reason.
Nowadays,
But just because, like, bro.
today, I think Eliu was the best keeper.
Right
in the
now,
world.
if you had to pick a keeper right now for your team, there's only one answer.
I
for
think
you.
Eliu. I think
Eliu
Eliu. I would take
Chao.
Courtois though. Because
I
obviously
don't
Courtois is
care.
quality.
Courtois is. It's just that Diu gives you a different attribute than the rest of the keepers, which is that he's like his own. He has his own like thing going on basically for.
I'm
him.
not saying I
And
wouldn't
I
take
think
Eliu.
that's such an. I think that's such a crazy addition to the team.
I would take Eliu, but if not, obviously I would. Courtois is there, and then obviously you have maybe Alisson.
I was
maybe
thinking of
Onana.
Black more than anything. Nah, none of the Brazilian keepers are going on my list.
Alisson, yeah. Alisson is.
Alisson over Ederson.
I love Ederson. I think Ederson is quality, but he's missing that a little thing. But
Nah, I don't rate the Brazilian keepers that much, to be honest.
Really?
I think they're I think they're good, and
Alisson is quality.
they're typical. They're good keepers. Like if you were playing, if you had to build a FIFA team, you would kind of forget he was there, but you would be like, oh, I have a good keeper. Nothing
But
crazy.
I feel like no. I think every winning team, whether it's international, like World Cup, Premier League, or even Champions League, more said, I feel like what they all have in common is that year that they win, the keeper is like stands out a little more.
They do stand out. Depends which. Usually the winning teams have a standout keeper.
That's why. I mean, obviously Lee was a prime example. I think for what's the guy's name? Joris in 2018 was good. That World Cup, I'm talking about just the World Cup, not the season.
right.
The
No,
World
no,
Cup,
yeah.
he was good. Neuer, obviously, 2014. But even for, we've seen a lot, bro. Courtois, Ederson, I think that campaign was good. In the final, he had a good game. So I think the keeper brings a certain level of security to the team when you need it the most. I think that makes you a great keeper. I think that's what El Dibu gives Argentina, and hopefully with Aston Villa, he can do good.
Eloquently put, my partner.
I
Yeah,
try.
I agree. I think I agree with everything you said. All right, changing. Let's go into European international news.
Before we could have
Go first.
two, I want a little. Obviously, you're a big Tommy Tuchel fan.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna get into.
I just want stay in the international for
No, I was about to go into the
just for a couple more. What do you think? Obviously,
Oi.
he gave you
little earthquake in the
little earthquake in
studio.
Miami, bro.
Tell me.
Obviously, Tuchel gave you a Champions League that you're very proud of. He gave you good moments. Now we have a German being the national team of England. What do you think about that?
What do I think about a German being the national coach of England? I think it's a good appointment when you look at it in footballing terms. But now football is very. It's not just black and white. There's a lot.
Mhm.
I think for an international team like England and the way English fans are, and especially the rivalry England and Germany have, I think it's preposterous.
I think it's very strange.
It's ridiculous. It's not to go bad on Tuchel. I think honestly, it's a great appointment, footballing wise. Now, getting in the back, like, I don't know, as an England fan, if I could really, like, how gassed would I be? It's weird.
I think the closest thing.
It's like a Brazilian manager being in more Uruguay, I
Oh,
would
no,
say.
I was gonna say Bielsa being Argentina, being the Uruguay, which he currently is. But we saw the problem that there currently is with the Uruguay national team. Obviously, what Suarez spoke out. I mean, actually, I think there is a certain level of respect for Tuchel because obviously he's a manager at a top level, and he was in England and all these big clubs. But I do think it's strange when you have a manager not from your country, especially England and Germany. I do find it a little.
It's let me
weird.
just give you the stats first,
Give me the
because
stats.
I have them all here.
I like it.
So, Tuchel has had 608 matches as a manager, 356 wins, 106 draws, 146 losses. So the record kind of speaks for himself,
But you also have to see
which is that's a crazy record.
what teams he managed. 'Cause obviously, with PSG, he got to the final. He won the league.
No, he's decorated. He's decorated.
He's a good manager. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's different managing an international when you see them every 3 months and whenever you play the Euros or the whatever tournament versus club where it's on a day to day. Because we saw Pochettino lost to Mexico. First time Mexico beats the U.S. Since 2019. Obviously, it's his first game. I'll give him that.
No, that's a must-win game. I'm sorry. If I was the U.S. fans, I'd be heated.
It's a
bro.
rivalry.
You come from Europe and you can't even beat this flimsy Mexican team.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good Mexican team at all. It was not.
Yeah, Raúl Jiménez, who's been popping off in fantasy.
Just Raúl though, and then
I
they
would
have
know.
Edison Alvarez. Other than that, the rest of the team, they've had the same guy for like 30 years, calling him a hot prospect. He's like 25 now. Diego Lachun, I think it's.
Oh,
something like
actually,
that.
no, I know you did.
Like, dude, you're like 30 already, bro. Get out of here.
So I think, obviously, bro, remember how I'm not saying it's gonna happen. Scaloni he tied, I think, his first 4 games.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he won.
He didn't start
No,
well.
I remember he had a 7-game interim. He won 3. Okay, maybe you're right.
But there was a point I remember that he tied like 4 or 5 games in a row, and everybody was like, "Oh, Scaloni out." It's like, dude, after 8-9 games, you already want to kick a manager out? It just didn't make.
No, wait. But Tuchel and Scaloni have nothing in common, really.
No, I'm talking about Pochettino.
Oh,
I'm saying
Pochettino.
it's the U.S.
They're gonna give him time, obviously.
But I think I don't know.
There's no one better for the job.
See that?
Greg Berhalter. He had a whole problem with Gio Reyna. They're not gonna. They're gonna stick with
He
Pochettino.
literally had daddy issues, though, that's wild.
The U.S. national team is not passionate enough to care if they have an international manager. They had a German manager for years. The U.S. is fine. Let's throw.
Whoa.
Ciao, Pochettino out of here. I don't even
Someone
want to talk
getting
about that
aggressive.
lame-o, bro. Let's stick to the Tuchel story here because I actually am very.
Intrigued.
I'm intrigued. I personally think that Tuchel is actually going to do well with England, and it's going to be a problem.
What's doing well?
Doing well is, well, what's doing well? Because Gareth Southgate got them to European Cup finals and a semi-final in a World Cup. So
I think people underestimate Southgate. Probably was his player choice, but like at the end of the day, he got to where he got without the players that people want him to play. What I think will help Tuchel is obviously he was a Chelsea manager, so he knows the Prem, he knows the right players. He managed Harry Kane last season at Bayern.
yeah, no, he's gonna know a lot of the players. That's a good thing.
I think.
And he speaks perfect English.
Oh, you talked to him?
Well, no, but I watch his press conferences. He speaks perfect English. The guy speaks perfect English, which is a benefit. But dude, being German. Also, when I was watching his press conference, he was talking about I can't apologize for having a German passport, and he was also
he has all the right.
no, he has a fact for saying that, and he was also saying like I want to give England its second star. It's what he's saying is right, but it's so weird hearing
weird,
a German who definitely celebrated wins against Germany beating England.
I mean, yeah.
Saying but
now it's your job, bro. You gotta put your love aside and then be like, all right.
Your love aside, it's the national team.
If Arsenal offered you,
yes, to broadcast Arsenal, I would do Arsenal TV. I'd be sitting there. Yes, I would do it, but I would feel weird about it.
it makes sense.
I know Tuchel is very professional. He's gonna do a great job, but I don't know how long the English fans are really gonna stand him. But also,
though they stayed with Southgate, who was apparently a bad manager from 2018 till now, 8 years.
Now, but he was English. With this guy, con Tuchel, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know.
English,
They're
bro.
already killing him on the media. It's a very divided media right now.
Yeah, but bro, you have to just not, bro.
And here on La Gallina del Cuervo, we say Tuchel out, bro. I say Tuchel.
You're saying that. I'm not saying that, bro. Boy, give my boy some time.
Look, I just don't think it's a good appointment.
Bro, at the end of
It's
the
not
day,
a good appointment.
one team wins the Euros, one team wins the Copa America, one team wins the World Cup. So all the other countries technically failed. Straight up, bro. So there's gonna be 3 managers that do good. In this case, Escalon, 2 because Argentina won the World Cup and the Copa America because we're nasty, suck it. So it's just like, let him be, bro. I think the European is getting more competitive. Obviously, you have Spain, France. Now you have, I think, England with Tuchel. Germany's always there. Belgium, trash. Netherlands, trash. You have Italy, Italy's just there, bro.
Italy gonna choke again, dude.
Yeah,
They just have weird problems in the team, and they have the Argentinian striker Rodriguez. I don't even know.
I
What
think
he's
been, bro, 7
He's
goals.
baller?
7 goals and Serie A this season, top goal scorer.
Okay, so he's balling out, but he's
Yeah.
Italian now, so he's not ours. I don't know. I'm just a little. Look, I wrote down some pros, right?
Tell me.
Tuchel's pros. He's a known winner. He has a lot of success. Okay. He has a lot of success in knockout tournaments, which is true. Tuchel, like, he plays good in he works well in cup competitions. He speaks perfect English. He has a tremendous pedigree. Like, the trophies speak for himself. He's managed in the Premier League, so he knows England.
Mhm.
Not too long, but he did. He knows a lot of the English internationals. Like, he knows a lot of the players. And he has a clear target, which is what it's a really good agenda for an English international.
I think the FA wrote these pros on their.
No, I wrote these. The English FA is probably looking at it on
Cons,
sticky notes. bro.
German.
No, yeah, you can read my cons. My cons is that he's German, which is humongous, and Thomas Tuchel is known to have occasional weird situations with players, so he's kind of a hothead, and I could see him, taking 2 or 3 players out of the national team rotation. Those players go up to the media, they start having a media pitchfork fight, and they go for a Tuchel out. I can see that happening.
No, I think.
And the fan base is really divided right now.
It hasn't even been a game like saying two shit out. These are the people that I hate.
But I'm not the one saying Tuchel out. I'm
You
just saying it was a
just-
weird opponent.
You just no. These are the people that I can't stand in media, bro. They're like, oh, Tuchel. Give the guy some time. Let's see how he plays. Is for a year and a half, 2. And if he doesn't do good,
No, he has an 18-month, so he's here for the World Cup. So basically, what I'm thinking is that England are expecting to win this World Cup. If not,
I think the only teams that are expected to win the World Cup, not in order, Argentina, France, Spain, and England is always all hype, all talk. I don't believe. I think those 3. Brazil maybe, bro. Speaking of Brazil, no Vini and they win 2 games. Vini, very overrated. No, 2.
I agree. Look, I am low-key a Vinny hater.
I am. I'm not low key.
A Vinny disliker. A Vinny non-appreciator, maybe?
Aren't we all?
No, there's some people that love Vinny, bro.
Even some Madrid fans hate him, bro.
We'll see what happens with Brazil. Once again, it's what the Brazilians always say. Brazilians play World Cup. Cap. So we'll see what they line up. Yeah, apparently they have the new coming of Christ, Igor Jesus. Any player that scores 2 goals for Brazil, they're like, oh, nossa. Puta que pariu, eu tempelei pra aqui, porra.
And they get the R9 haircut for 1 game. Score 1 goal, oh, we're good.
They give him matching boots and everything. They give him Balón de Oro boots, bro.
Get outta here.
Whatever. We'll see how Brazil goes. I'm going to predict England to get to a semifinal. I think England are going to get to a semifinal with Tuchel, and they'll probably lose in penalties, something unfortunate. Well, fortunate for us, unfortunate for them. And then Tuchel will get it pointed out. Because Tuchel was good enough to easily be the Germany manager. Like, if the international team of Germany needed a manager right now, they probably would have picked up Tuchel. So I find it
Tuchel maybe didn't want that role.
extremely weird that he would go for the England role. What?
There's for sure things behind closed doors.
The only play I could see him doing is A, he doesn't have a job right now, and B, he goes, okay, if I coach the England national team, I open a lane for myself in international coaching jobs.
But he could have done it with Germany. I mean, even though Germany already has a manager, so they weren't gonna sack the current manager and just get Tuchel.
Yeah.
But whatever. We have club football is back.
So football is back.
So we do have some interesting games. Obviously, we have your game of the weekend, in my opinion. We have your almighty Liverpool Chelsea, at Anfield, 11:30 Eastern. on Sunday. What do you?
Well, first let me smack you with some stats.
Oh, we're going
Yeah,
back
bro.
to the
I
stats.
came.
Brother is
I
research.
came researched
Brother is
up.
research.
Okay, so these are the head-to-head stats since 2010. Liverpool have won 13 games.
Mhm.
Chelsea 10, 16 draws. But Chelsea haven't beat Liverpool since March of 2021, and that was under Thomas Tuchel. Tommy Tickle.
I
And
mean,
wait, one more. Liverpool have beaten Chelsea in their last two encounters, a 1-0 win in the EFL Cup final. L! Tremendous L. That game got me so heated. And the one before being the 4-1 thrashing in the Premier League. Liverpool haven't lost to Chelsea in their last 9 meetings. And Liverpool right now have the most clean sheets. Do you think there's any chance Chelsea can win this game?
me personally, I slapped Liverpool money line on my parlay minus 175. You guys can tell. I mix it with a couple things, but I do see. I mean, in the Prem, in their last.
So there's no hope, is what you're saying?
Not the whole, but in the last 14 games in the Prem at Anfield, Liverpool won 5, 6 draws, and 3 Chelsea wins.
Damn.
I do think. I don't see Chelsea winning. A tie. If anything, I see like a 1-0, 2, maybe 2-1 Liverpool. But like you said, Liverpool 2 goals conceded in 7 games.
Ridiculous. And also that Liverpool hasn't lost to Chelsea in the last 9 meetings. It's been 3 years, bro.
Yeah, no, but still, even I mean, in the last 5 matches, Liverpool and Chelsea have Liverpool 12 points, Chelsea 11. I think they're two. I think it's gonna be a great game.
I think it's gonna be a
informed
great game.
teams. You have obviously Cole Palmer, Salah, Luis Diaz, McAllister. You have all these great players. But I see Liverpool having, especially being at home. If you told me they played at Stamford Bridge, I would slide a little more on the Chelsea side.
All right, give me your game prediction.
2-1 Liverpool. Chelsea scores. Don't get me wrong. I need a Cole Palmer goal, please, for my fantasy.
All right, you want to hear mine?
Actually, I would say like a 3-0 Liverpool because I need a clean sheet. I need clean sheets, bro. I have Robertson.
I put Chelsea wins the game 2-1. Goals by Cole Palmer in it, Chippy Chips, and Jadon Sancho. Boom, I believe. Back the Blues, 2-1. We'll see. It won't.
I'm saying 2-1 Liverpool. Maybe 2-0 Liverpool.
No, because I can't be so ignorant to think that Liverpool aren't going to score a goal. So they will score a goal. They'll probably score the first goal. The way I see it is Liverpool go winning the game 1-0. Cole Palmer. Oh, I guess Cole Palmer would score the penalty. So Jadon Sancho just.
Pen Merchant Palmer?
Like in this, it would probably be that way. Well, with the way I wrote it down, Jadon Sancho and Cole Palmer scoring. Jadon Sancho would score the equalizer, coming off the wing, looking like a baller. 2-1-3. Look United. Look at this. Bang a goal in. Boom. 80th minute. Van Dijk, hand in the air like this, hits someone in the head. Boom. Penalty. Doesn't look like a penalty, but it is a penalty. Bang. Chelsea 2-1. We're all in the back, and we take the 3 points.
You just have 3 goals.
No, I said 2.
You said a Palmer penalty and Nigo.
No, Palmer penalty is the one that I was talking about, the last one.
So
where Van Dijk
started back, then one middle, then one back again.
So, okay, well, we'll start over again. Jadon
I
Sancho
got you,
scores
I
the
got
goal.
you. I
Jadon
got
Sancho
you.
scores the goal, and then Cole Palmer scores a penalty.
if I-
Chelsea wins the game 2-1, and Enzo Maresca gets the glory.
Get sacked.
No,
So, if I have to make a parlay, you're saying Sancho goal score, goal Palmer. Who scores for Liverpool?
see, this is where I was actually like, I don't know. But I would, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz scores
So
for
then
Liverpool.
Luis Diaz, and then I got to put correct score 2-1. I'm going to put $20 on that.
Look, it could happen, bro. Did
I-
you see, there was a alleged baddie from Argentina that's in the media that predicted the Argentina would leave the game perfectly.
6-0?
6-0 with who scored. And then she became super famous for it.
Remember you said who's
Maybe I'll have a photo in here for future editing.
Jamie, pop it up. Yeah, Joe Rogan.
Me in the future, pop it up. I'll
Nah,
put a
but
photo.
You know, remember you said who's going to start, Julian or Lautaro? They both started.
They both started. That was baller.
Julian on the left, Lautaro the 9. But yeah, but I think that's the most interesting game we have for this weekend.
At least for this weekend, and then for Monday we'll talk about.
For
The
Monday we got UCL. We got some
champions.
good other Bundesliga games. We got Man U Brentford. I think it'd be interesting. We have
Can I give you a prediction for the Brentford game?
I think
And Buemo scores.
Yeah, because you have him in your fantasy.
And Buemo scores.
Nah, I put Man U money line. I need it. But yeah, bro, that is we're 44.
Oh
seconds
no,
deep.
I got some game. I got some stuff for you. We'll give it like a little more 20 minutes. Damn, okay, that was perfect on the spot. I got some start, bench, sell for you, bro.
Start.
You ready?
Okay.
Start, bench, sell. Kevin De Bruyne, Luka Modric, Jude Bellingham.
Right now or all time? Because if it's right now, it's very easy.
Vamos all time. Let's go all time.
Start. Is that they're different positions.
Right. But let's just talk about midfield in total.
Like
you just had to pick one. I already kind of know.
Start De Bruyne, bench Jude, sell Modric.
Damn, you saw Modric. Why?
If we're looking at efficiency, De Bruyne and Bellingham are above him in terms of goals and assists. If we're looking at efficiency. Obviously, De Bruyne assists. I don't gotta speak. I mean, I think De Bruyne. I'll start him, sub and Jude in the 60th, play him 30 minutes, and then Modric go back to Croatia.
With his Balón de Oro.
Yeah, but it's like Vini's gonna win a Balón de Oro, so it doesn't mean anything.
Well, we don't know if Vini's gonna win one.
He's gonna win.
All right, hit me with one. You can see that.
Oh, bro, you have a bunch of these.
Dude,
bro.
I came well today, bro. We had a good cast today, I think.
Start. I'm gonna go the kind of a different approach. Start bench. Yeah, start bench. Sell. Zlatan, Lewandowski, Suarez.
Okay, actually no. I start Suarez.
Okay.
I bench Zlatan and I sell Lewandowski.
That was easy, bro. I had the same thing.
Just cause like the Lewandowski and Zlatan, you could go either for either.
No, I think Zlatan.
Suarez starts, but I like Zlatan more than I like Lewandowski.
Not even like I think just Zlatan.
Is that one here?
Because I mean, there was a few there, but
this is the one I wanted to hit you with. Start, bench, sell. Pedri, Pedri, Phil Foden, Musiala. That one's so obvious.
No, but they're different positions, bro.
But still.
No, but it's like saying, start bench, sell Neuer, Messi, and
Alright, bro.
Tuchel, bro.
ChatGPT, bro. Don't blame me. Don't blame me, bro. This is the supercomputer you're talking to.
Pedri, Foden, Musiala.
Yeah.
This is current because they're all here. I'll go current. Sell. I gotta think financial.
You're going first with sell?
Yeah, I gotta think financially. Pedri's too gas to not start though.
Really? I'll sell Pedri.
Pedri, I think, is disgusting.
I'll give you mine and maybe you can argue mine. I'm gonna start Musiala.
Okay.
Merchant. I'm gonna bench Foden and I'm gonna sell Pedri. I stick with my Musiala script.
I'd start Pedri, sub on Musiala, last 30, sell Foden.
Okay. This is the last one. Actually, alright, I'll ask you. Fine. Start, bench, sell. Virgil van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, Antonio Rudiger.
Start Van Dijk, bench Diaz, sell Rudiger. Actually, currently I would sell Ruben Diaz, financial, because he's younger, more cash, so City could pay their 115 charges. But currently, screw it, all time, start Van Dijk, bench Ruben Diaz, sell Rudiger.
You're selling Rudy.
Obviously, you have the Chelsea. Oh, you want me to
I already knew. Yeah, I'm gonna bench. I'm gonna bench Rudy, and I'll sell Diaz.
Yeah, but I just
Rudy. I like him.
To finish off.
Oh, I have one. Or is it for you?
I'll do mine, do yours, and then we call it a day.
Okay, this is my last one. Start, bench, sell was Mohamed Salah. More salad. Vinicius Jr. Bukayo Saka.
Start Salah, Vinny 60th minute, sell Saka.
I'm starting. Why? Why are you putting Vinny on the bench, dude? I'm selling Vinny and I'm going Salah start, benching Saka, selling Vinny.
I don't like Vinny.
Yeah, but I like Saka more. I would say.
I don't like either of them more, but as much as I don't like Vinny, when Madrid needed him, he would show up. He would score in the big games. Salah, obviously, I don't have to say. Saka, I don't know. Obviously he's a good player, but no, I'm starting Salah and I'm benching Vini. Bro, Vini, 60th minute goes in. Everybody's tired.
Okay, that's true. I see where you would bench Vini instead of Saka.
Saka would just like, I don't know.
All right, hit me with the last one, gang.
All right, last one. We're a little throwback. Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, start, bench, sell, on their peak.
Oh my god.
And yeah, we barely saw any of them play at their peak.
Yeah.
So.
From what I know of the world of football, I think you would have to start Scholes. I'd bench Lampard and I'd sell Gerrard. Probably not the right choice. You would probably sell Lampard, but I'm gonna go Scholes starts, Lampard bench, Gerrard sell. Type?
Interesting. I mean, I'm starting Gerrard, I'm benching Lampard, and I'm selling Scholes.
Damn, like that?
Yeah.
No. I'm keeping Paul
Looking
Scholes.
from a numbers perspective, obviously Lampard has more goals and assists.
Oh, stat padding.
He's a stat batter. But like I said, a lot of people talk. I mean, they're like probably the three greatest English midfielders, or they're up there. So it's like I feel like there's no wrong or right answer. Obviously, probably ask a Chelsea, Liverpool, or United fan, they would say their player starts. But I would start Gerrard. He's at that, like I said, but we never saw their peak. I'm going off obviously based off the few things I've seen and what few people have said. Or anything, start Lampard, bench Gerrard, sell Scholes.
Well, exactly. If it was from what I actually saw, I would start Lampard and bench Gerrard. But from what I've known or whatever, how they talk about Scholes, I feel like I would.
Oh, he could ping the ball 3,000
Yeah, I don't know.
meters.
Rio Ferdinand glazes him all day, bro.
Hit a
but-
thumbtack 47 meters.
So I would probably put Scholes start just so I don't
Yeah,
get destroyed
Ferdinand.
by all the hold heads, bro.
Ferdinand.
You don't know how good Tim Duncan was. I'm gonna get hit with that one, bro.
Nah, Tim Duncan was him either. Like, I know little my.
Oh my god, you have no idea how good Paul Scholes was. And I'll be like, bro, no, I have no idea, dude. I'm sorry. All right. You think we're good here?
We're 50.
Well, thank you for watching, guys. The 13th or 14th episode.
it's 12.
We're not
This
too
one's 11.
we're not too
Yeah, we're
too
up
sure. Thank you for tuning in to the Miami Media School's favorite sports broadcasting show. We out here, Ignacio Herbari and my boy Santiago Saavedra. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
there.
LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn. Oh, I had it on.
PSN,
Did I say TikTok?
Xbox Live.
PSN, on Tumblr, on Periscope, on everything. Yeah. So if you guys liked, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Thank
This
you
has been
very
real.
much. And we'll see you guys